All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutation to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the whole flag, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Shai. And what I want to get into this evening, pretty much dealing with, all right, it's time to buckle up, man. Okay, it's time to buckle up in the spirit, okay, because Esau Edom, is building his case, and I'm gonna play a video, that proves that. Now, what I want to start off with when you go to Ezekiel 3:17, because one of our main duties, okay, is we've been called to teach, all right, is to be watchmen unto the house of Israel, and watch, and report what's going on and filtering everything through the scriptures, all in the spirit of Yahweh Shemal Shai. So when you read Ezekiel 3:17, it says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word in my mouth and give them warning from me." Okay, because we know at the end of the day that Yahweh Bashem Shai is in control of both sides. Okay, he controls everything. So everything that we see and playing out is all part of the counsel of Yahweh Bashem Shai. Okay, when you read let's get that in Isaiah 45 just to prove that. Isaiah 45:7, it says, "I formed the light and create darkness. I made peace and create evil. I, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai, do all these things." Okay? Yahweh Bashem Shai is doing all these things, man, that we're seeing happening. So when he says warn them of me, we're warning the people, all right, you warning our people Israel of what's to come according to prophecy, man. Okay? And we understand that this book, all right, which, a lot of people say the good book, well, it's not a good book for everyone, And then even before we get to the good, we got to go through the bitter. Okay? So when you go into the scriptures, let's get that in Amos. All right. It's Amos 3:6. It says, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city?" All right. "And the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai have not done it." So going back to Isaiah 45:7, I, the Lord, do all these things, man. Okay. And Esau Edom is a vessel being used, okay, until he's going to be disposed of, man. Okay. And this man is gearing up. And we have to have a hedge from Bashim Shai to be able to stand in these times, man. Okay? That's why we're in a time of heavy, self-examination, keeping things simple, man, and just, being in order, more than ever. Okay? Being disciplined more than ever, and really believing in the victory that's promised. Now, verse 7, it says, "Surely the Lord will do nothing, but he revealed his secret unto his servants, the prophets," man. Okay? And that's why we're able to be watchmen, because the Lord reveals things, all right, to his prophets, man. There's certain videos just fall in our lap. There's certain times where I watch one video and it'll go off, and then a recommended video come on and it'll be, it be pertaining to prophecy, man. I'm sure other brothers, go through the same thing. That's Yahweh Bashim Shai revealing things unto us, man. Videos being left on the comment boards. Okay? That's the Most High revealing things to the prophets, man. Okay? And this book, all right, is people don't talk about much. When you go to Ezekiel 2, all right, and 10, and it says, and he I started 8. Ezekiel 2:8 says, "But thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. be not thou rebellious like this rebellious house. And he's talking about the rest of our people, man, that don't believe, man, that you know, they continually rebel against the order of Yahweh by Shema Shah that's being established, all right, through the word going out through the prophets, man. Okay, they're still bucking up, being rebellious, which means they're at war, okay, against a righteous standard, which makes them at war, with Yahweh Bashim Shai. And because of that, hey, Yahweh Bashim Shai is preparing evil times, man. Okay, it says, "Open thy mouth and eat that I give thee," which means to digest His word, you know, understand it. Okay, and when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein, and He spread it before me, and it was written within and without. All right, and this is speaking of the scrolls. Okay, because you in the ancient world you have writing on the front and the back of those scrolls, man, which today is comprised, you know, in the scriptures. Okay, and there was written, there are lamentations and mourning and woe. Okay, that's what's to come. Lamentations, mourning, and woe. All right, and Esau Edom is gonna play a major part, you know, in bringing it, you know, before he's disposed of, man. Now I want to play this, all right, just to show you that, hey, Esau is building his case, man. The accuser of our brethren, okay. This man is building his case. All these little events that been happening, okay, which brothers in the spirit have already been saying that, man. Start with the apostles and the elders, all right, to the elder brothers of these different camps, and brothers in general have been saying this, man. And they gonna continue to edit these clips, put it in, you know, put it on the loop on all this media, okay, till they condition the people, all right.
And militia kidnappers missing, dangerous radicals just right under their nose. If you watch the mainstream media, you'd have
Get used to being called a radical. Get used to being associated with radicals and extremists and domestic terrorism. Get used to being associated with these things, man. You know, it is what it is, man. Okay?
no idea black nationalists even exist. As soon as the press realizes the attacks don't fit their narrative, they bury the story. Remember the Waukesha massacre, where Darrell Brooks rammed his SUV through a Christmas parade, injuring 62 and killing 6? Brooks also has a lengthy record and shared
Injuring 62 and killing 6. Okay, what number do you hear? Okay, the number of a man. All right, those 3 sixes, man. Okay, he puts it in some way, somehow, man. You know, killing 6 and injuring 62. You know, you multiply the, you know, the 6. That's 2 sixes, man. You know, all these different mind games and enchantments, man. Okay, then it was a Christmas parade, and who speaks against these holidays, man? Okay, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man.
plenty of posts on social media calling for violence against white people, saying Hitler was right, and comparing cops to the Klan. We reached out to the FBI to see if they figured.
And look at the mug shot, man. Okay, the beard, you know, no line. Okay, this ain't nothing random, man.
Out what his motive was for plowing down innocent civilians. And the FBI referred us to local authorities who haven't gotten back to us. Last April, Noah Green rammed his car into 2 officers at the nation's capital, killing one of the officers. He was a follower of that outspoken anti-Semite Louis Farrakhan. And in Louisville, Quintez Brown, who was once honored by Barack Obama and made appearances on MSNBC, was arrested for trying to assassinate a Jewish mayoral candidate, Craig Greenberg. A local BLM chapter bailed him out soon after posting 100 G's. He supported armed militant groups online and talked about revolutionary communism and black nationalism. And these are far from isolated incidents. Corey Ali Muhammad, David Anderson, and Micah Xavier Johnson all had ties to black nationalism and all murdered many in their cities. The FBI failed to stop any of these people, and the media refuses to cover the story. To them, the only domestic terrorists wear red hats.
That's why I've said I don't really think there are two parties in this country anymore. One is a semi-governing party called the Democrats, and the other is a dime store front for a terrorist organization called MAGA. That is the real problem here. It's no longer about lies and disinformation. It's about having our sitting government take an active role in controlling dangerous people who do not believe in democracy anymore.
Political correctness is putting lives in danger. The media is completely ignoring black nationalism. There's only room for white nationalism in their coverage because they need to keep the Democrat base scared and the country divided. The press is just a political chop shop. We know their motivation. But big tech is letting black nationalism spread across the internet.
See that? Letting it spread across the internet. All right? And see, he comes in such a subtle way, but he's getting at the word, man. This is spiritual war. Okay, and you see this guy, the latest guy from the so-called Brooklyn shooting. You see? And then these devils, okay, here it is. They have over 4 or 5 years, 4 or 5 incidents, where Jake supposedly did particular things. But then this man gets to just slaughter. This man gets to chemtrail you. This man gets to juice you up with death. This man, gets to put chemicals that cause cancer in your food. Okay? And then they got that whole anti-Semitism, narrative going. All right? Hey, buckle up. Okay? Speaking to myself, first and foremost, buckle up, man. We finna get to that point. Okay? This is just the beginning.
CEOs need to answer why. If you can't get banned for posting a funny meme about Hillary, but you don't get knocked off for death threats, who's running your programs on the back end? Black nationalism is a serious threat, and our FBI just keeps dropping the ball. Why? The FBI director needs to answer questions under oath about this, because the Bureau's priorities are out of whack.
And there you have it, man. Okay? They're going to make us a global threat. They're going to make it seem as if we're a global threat, man. Off of a few incidents. That's all he needs. Okay? Because, hey, the earth is this man's stage, man. The earth is this man's theater. Okay? And that's all he needs, man. To make, the masses, all right? Persuade the masses to have a particular mindset, man. And people are so dumb and stupid. But it is what it is. It must happen, man. Okay? Now, this is, if I can get that in Luke. All right, this is Luke 21. Okay? And as Yahushua spoke about these things, and it says, this is Luke 21 and 9. It said, but when you shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay, so we constantly hear circulating stories of war. Okay, you got different, conflicts going on. Okay, the nations are putting themselves in position, to face off, man. Okay, and that's been the topic. War has been the topic in the headlines, heavy, for the past few years, man. But hey, it's gonna be rumors until it's actually war. It said, then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and a great earthquake shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence, and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. Okay, so this is what we're seeing now. All right, now you have the rumor about the bird flu, being next. You see, All these, the Yahushua was giving us the game. Now, what you hear about food shortages? I think in um, is that Spain? I want to say where they're doing food rationing. Okay, until June. You know, supposedly mid-June they're supposed to be doing food rationing. Okay, and it's spreading, man. The inflation, all these things Yahushua spoke of is happening, man. Okay, and it says I'm gonna jump down. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just read through. Okay, it says, but before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. You see that? Now, this happened to the apostles. All right, they was jailed. They was brought before, the synagogue and the elders, and they was beaten and different things. Apostle Paul was taken to King Agrippa, then eventually even to Caesar. Okay, and that happened. Now it's going to happen again in this time, man. For the sake of Yahushua, because of our obedience to Yahushua, okay, they're going to make us out, to be the villain. All right, and it says, and shall turn to you for a testimony. Settle it therefore in your hearts, not to meditate before what ye shall answer. Yeah, man. So, some brothers gonna have to be snatched up, put in holding cells, man, and hey, don't even meditate what to say. The scripture tells don't even meditate, man. The Lord gonna give us utterance in that time, man. Like it says in verse 15, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist, man. So you will look up and you might see a brother on C-SPAN, CNN live, man. Going in the spirit. Okay? You see, these are the times that we are in. See, this is serious matters, man. This is why we're not in time for gimmicks and, playing games and playing dress up, man. Okay? But to each his own. And it says, and ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinfolks and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death. Okay? To death, man. But guess what? It's going to be innocent blood. Okay? And Yahushua is going to avenge that innocent blood, man. Okay, matter of fact, let's get that in Revelation. Yahushua going to avenge that innocent blood, man. Okay? This is Revelation 19:2. It said, for true and righteous are his judgments. For he, all right, which is Yahushua, have judged the great whore, America, which did corrupt the earth with her fornication. Yeah, that wicked satanic influence, man. And have avenged the blood of his servants at her hand. You see? Because it's going to be an innocent death, man. All right? And why is it going to be innocent? Because Yahushua was always giving us the game on how to move, man. That will make us blameless, man. Okay? This is Matthew 10:16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as servants and harmless as doves, man. Okay? Be ye therefore wise as servants and harmless as doves, man. And that's what's going to keep us innocent, man. Staying spiritual, man. Okay? Our war is in the spirit. Combating, all right, the lies and deception with truth, man, with this word. Okay? We're not here to be carnal. Okay? We're not here to try to overthrow, governments. No, man, we're here to speak against this place, to chant this place down, all right, until Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah rise up to the prey, man. Through Yahweh Shah. So going back to Luke 21, okay? Luke 21 and 16, because see, a lot of people, come on, man. Our Christian, our family, man. Okay, they gonna fold, man. That pressure hit, a lot of people around us gonna fold, man. Okay? Esau gonna put them in a situation where it's their life or us, man. And what you think gonna happen, man? Okay? There's gonna be a lot of betrayals, gonna be a lot of changes, man. Okay? Well, I say buckle up. We gotta buckle up, man. It says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. Okay? By all men, this man is gonna make us global villains, man. All right? For our obedience to Yahushua. Okay? But for some, ain't nothing he gonna be able to do against, man. Some gonna be, have to be martyrs, but for a lot of brothers, it's gonna be nothing this man can do against us, man. Verse 18, but there shall not an hair on your head perish, man. You see that? So that's the whole counsel. Like some, all right, gonna have to be martyrs for the testimony of Yahushua, and some not a hair, on their heads gonna perish, man. Okay? But it says what? In your patience possess you your souls, man. So we come to a time where we just have to fully trust in the process, man. We're going to be, I end it here because, might be in holding cells or detention camps and, you might end up overseas. Brother might end up in Sweden. Now, it's going to be crazy, man. But it's a thing of patience, man. No matter where we at, we know we gotta hold on to the narrative, man, until Yahushua make his move, man. Okay? He said, this is Revelation 2 and 10, said, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, okay, Esau, Edom shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and you shall have tribulation 10 days, which is a complete number of days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life, man. And we have to hold on, okay, to that hope and receiving that crown of life, man. Immortality, man. Because even, brothers that have to be martyrs, okay, this is our last death, okay, before immortality, man. And we're going to be resurrected, man, through Yahushua. So, this is where we at, man. And I say we gotta buckle up in the spirit, man. It's finna get crazy out here, man. Crazy. So Lord will you brothers, or you few sisters will edify to the next time I say Shalom. Kwam Yasha Allah, Bible, DTA soon.